Hey guys, welcome back sa ating YouTube podcast entitled Negosyo Lang Tayo. So we are back again guys for another new episode ng ating YouTube podcast. Ayan. So very interesting ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay isa sa mga pioneer Korean restaurants dito sa Philippines. Ito ay ang Bonchon. Ayan. Actually, Bonchon has been open for franchise for the longest time, no? Way back pa. Very expensive ang pag-franchise ng Bonchon. So ngayon, we had the opportunity to take a look at Bonchon finally and makuha yung mga information nila and details about franchising. So now, pag-uusapan natin lahat yon, yung franchise fee, franchise cost, and everything in between. No, for me to guide you or give you information on how to proceed, on how to prepare, and in terms of financial capability as well, ano yung mga kailangan yung i-prepare na fund in order for you to franchise Bonchon. Ayan. So, napili natin ang Bonchon, of course, isa sila sa mga, again, as mentioned, pioneer na Korean restaurant here in the Philippines. Way before mauso yung mga samgyupsal, no? Bonchon na yung nauna talaga. Although, hindi naman niya kalinya yung mga samgyupsalan. Pero, in terms of Korean restaurant na slash medyo may pagka-fast food sila eh. Korean fast food restaurant. Bonchon talaga yung unang hinahanap way back. Sobrang famous sila. They are still striving today but they are not that popular compared to they were maybe 5 or 8 years ago, no? But they are still striving, they are still present, and they are still, of course, operating and earning income pa rin. That's why they are still open for franchise and there's still potential for them. Okay? So, let's begin. Okay, so Bonchon, just a little bit of background. No? Bonchon started in 2002 in Korea. Their founder is Mr. Jin Dukse. Nag-start siya ng Bonchon kasi gusto niyang mag-create ng isang Korean chicken restaurant na parang nakakapag-provide ng taste ng chicken kung paano niya nalalasahan yung chicken dun sa hometown niya, which is yung Korea, of course. So, after that, naging global agad yung Bonchon, no? So, nag-expand agad sila sa United States, sa Asian countries, and finally, here in the Philippines, way back pa, no? So 2006, nag-start agad sila uh, mag-expand globally. So, actually, ang bilis ng expansion ni Bonchon because, of course, andyan na rin yung mga partners nila, andyan na rin yung mga franchisees, of course, na tumulong sa kanila to expand. Very important kasi talaga ang franchisee in terms sa pag-expand ng brand. Kaya partners talaga yung mga franchisee ni Bonchon. Ganon ang treatment nila, no? So, ayun, of course, naging household name ang Bonchon. Well, I can't say na it's expensive and I also can't say na it's cheap pero it's in between. Pero it actually depends on siguro sa position nyo. If you're a student, it's actually very expensive. Pero ang maganda naman sa Bonchon is meron silang options, no? Meron silang options na cheap meal, meron naman silang option na mas premium for the employees, sa mga nagtatrabaho na, sa professionals, no? So, ayan. So, makikater naman ng Bonchon lahat ng mga demographics na yan. Okay? So, now, let's proceed naman, of course, sa pinaka-aahantay natin, ang franchise details. Okay, so sa franchise details, no, again, as mentioned, no, Bonchon is very expensive compared to other restaurants, no. But compared to sa mga big restaurants talaga like Jollibee, di naman siya ganun kamahal. Okay? So the total franchise cost sa pagfa-franchise ng isang Bonchon chicken will start from 11 million to 13 million pesos. Ayan. Actually, nagulat ako because of course, it's very expensive eh. Once na nag-reach siya sa beyond mga 5 million, it's really expensive. But we can't blame them. It's Bonchon now. It's an international brand, a well-known brand, not just here in the Philippines, not just in Asia, but also in the US, in other countries as well. So, again, you're franchising an international brand dito kay Bonchon and you're franchising a very stable brand with Bonchon. No? So, they started in year 2002. So, na-build talaga na nila. Malalim na yung foundation nila in terms of business style, in terms sa menu nila and sa branding nila. So, again, it's very reasonable naman for them to charge a very high total investment cost, no? So, with 11 to 13 million pesos. And actually, come to think of it, kung iisipin mo yung peak days ni Bonchon, no? Uh, cheap na yun. Pero ngayon, I think it's okay na rin. Maybe it could be lower, pero may for me, it's okay na rin dahil um, again, hindi siya ganun kamahal. Katulad nila Jollibee, nila McDonald's, no? But the relatively lower siya. And given that it's also an international brand, no? So that's the total franchise cost na, okay? So kasama na lahat doon. But now, let's try to break down yung 11 to 13 million pesos na yon. Okay, so the franchise fee, no, um, hindi siya gano'n kamahal. So, basically, yung large chunk talaga ng total investment cost will be on the construction, sa restaurant kasi malaki yung restaurant ni Bonchon, eh. Okay? So, ang franchise fee will start at 1.3 million pesos. Ayan. So, actually, it's not that expensive, no? Kung ikukumpara mo sa other big restaurants, no? So, it's very reasonable. So, that's the franchise fee, 1.3 million pesos. And in terms of area size, ito yung napag-usapan natin. Bonchon requires 150 square meters of size ng isang restaurant. No? It could be bigger, depends on, of course, it depends on your the area that's available to you. So again, 150 square meters, depende yan. And also, Bonchon can be franchised in a mall. It can be located outside the mall. It can be standalone. Pwede rin sa mga NLEX, SLEX, ganyan. It actually depends sa'yo kung saan mo siya tingin mas magiging profitable. At ang maganda naman dyan, tutulungan ka naman ni Bonchon on evaluating. Evaluating the area, profitable ba to for you, may mga customer ba, may walk-ins ba. So, again, may assistance pa rin ni Bonchon. Pero in terms of area size, their minimum size is 150 square meters. Pupunta naman tayo sa royalty fee. Ayan. So, since this is an international company and you are using an international brand, meron tayong tinatawag na royalty fee, okay? So, the royalty fee is 5% of gross sales. Medyo mataas siya. Could be lower. We're hoping na sana mas babaan pa sana siya. Pero the standard right now is 5% of gross sales. And also, they are charging also yung ad fund fee. So, ano ba yung ad fund fee? So, ang ad fund fee or advertisement fee, ito yung mga promotional commercials, poster, billboards, and other marketing activities na ginagawa ni Bonchon to promote the brand. Of course, once na pinopromote nila yung brand, mapopromote ka din. And for example, merong bagong menu si Bonchon, meron siyang bagong chicken flavor, ipopromote niya yan. So, mag-set up sila ng commercial, ng billboards, ads sa YouTube, sa social media, and of course, maapektuhan din, mabuboost din yung restaurant mo kapag binus ni Bonchon yung specific menu na yon na product na yon. Kasi of course, kinikater mo rin yung product na yon, meron ka rin nun. Kaya, doon mapupunta yung ad fund fee na binabayaran mo or babayaran mo. So, medyo mataas din ha, ang ad fund fee. It's 4% of gross sales. Ayan. So, medyo mataas siya. 1% na lang, royalty fee na rin siya eh. But again, pag naman nag-advertisement kasi si Bonchon, talagang big talaga. No? Makikita mo talaga sa lahat. And they also make sure na yung reach ng promotion nila is malaki talaga. Okay? So, that is 4% of your gross sales. Ayan. So, punta naman tayo sa contract. Okay? Sa total length of the contract. Okay? So, the total contract will be 10 years, okay? And you have an option to renew for another 5 years, a total of 15 years, basically. So, actually, okay na rin siya, no? 10 years. Medyo matagal nga lang, pero I think it's okay. But it only means that since the base contract is 10 years, it only means that medyo matagal yung ROI siguro. I think the ROI will be around 4 to 5 years. It's not indicated here because, of course, ROI naman kasi is conditional, no? ROI depends on the foot traffic, depends on the earnings, depends on the location, many factors eh. And all I syempre may mga companies na nagbibigay ng ROI but still it's an estimate no. Pero for Bonchon, wala silang naka-indicate na ROI, but it's for the good. But kung if we will analyze, no, since this is their base contract is 10 years, we can assume or we can analyze that their ROI would be 4 to 5 years, then or maybe 6 years max, and the remaining contract, the 4 years of your contract will be on the earning side naman. So once na nag-earn ka na after 10 years, or after 4 years, sorry, you will have the option to renew again for another 5 years and so forth. Okay, so again, the 5 years is optional. Now, for example, knock on wood, sa 10 years, hindi talaga siya earning, not really good, you have the option to terminate the contract or not to renew. But again, kung sa 10 years hindi ka na nag-earn or maybe 5 years hindi ka na nag-earn, medyo mahirap 'yun. Medyo matagal-tagal yung titiisin mo doon. Of course, you'll pay a lot of security deposit, advance rent, and other rental charges as well. So, medyo matagal-tagal yung 10 years. I would hope for 5 years, but I think Bonchon has the reason kung bakit siya naging 10 years. At yun yung ROI. Okay, so now let's proceed to sino-sino ba yung mga pwedeng mag-franchise ng Bonchon. Of course, Bonchon is one of the most expensive franchises here in the Philippines, no? Kaya hindi talaga siya basta-basta lang na-franchise. Bonchon also looks into your financial capability, your background, on how you can proceed sa pagfa-franchise, no? So, an ideal candidate, they are looking for, of course, they prefer na meron kang previous restaurant experience, no? So, for example, you're a former franchisee na ng isang restaurant, or meron kang sarili mong restaurant na sarili mong concept, and you are capable of running the restaurant, it's a plus, no? So, it's very reasonable naman since Bonchon is a very complex franchise, no? Hindi lang naman siya yung basta hahayaan mo siya mag-operate. You also need to manage, you also need to look after it and be knowledgeable sa business itself, sa nature of business itself, no? So, also they are looking for a franchisee na committed sa customer service and passion for the brand. Of course, well, I think naman, no, kung ang isang tao ay magfa-franchise at mag-shell out ng 11 to 13 million pesos na franchise cost sa isang brand, lalong-lalo na sa Bonchon, I think it's very understandable that that person really believes sa brand. Actually, ang Bonchon, meron silang focus area, no? Meron silang mga target places kung saan mag-expand, at kapag yung mga franchise applicants nila ay galing doon sa mga area na yon, isa yon sa mga magiging priority nila. So, ano-ano ba yung mga area na yon? So mainly, meron silang dalawang area na nakapost sa website nila kung saan yun yung mga priority area nila. Number one is Davao, and number two is Iloilo. Ayan. So actually, these are very good provinces, two of the very good provinces at commercial provinces na to. Sobrang daming customers, the buying power is very very high, at ang maganda dyan, hindi ganun ka-stiff yung competition. I mean, in Davao and Iloilo, probably JFC is there, McDonald's is there, KFC is there, may mga local din na mga restaurants. But I can't say na saturated na siya. We can't say na siksikan na doon sa business sa Davao and Iloilo, and there's still a potential to put Bonchon in there, no? So really leaning towards sa mga franchisees who can prioritize expanding their business to Davao. Okay, so now let's look into Iloilo, no? I've been to Iloilo as well, no, pero I'm not sure if there's Bonchon Iloilo. Ayan, so actually, I stand corrected. Bonchon in Iloilo is located at the lower ground floor in SM City, Iloilo. Ayan. So, pero one branch lang to sa Iloilo. So, basically, Iloilo is a large province, no? So, you still have an option, and you still have uh, there's still potential to put up another Bonchon. So, ang maganda dito, so both in Davao and Iloilo, basically sa Davao, perfect kasi wala pang Bonchon. Kapag nakapag-open ka ng Bonchon doon, for sure, may customers ka, may market ka. At sa solong-solo may market. And ang Iloilo naman, since isa pa lang ang Bonchon sa Iloilo, you still have a lot of ground that you can cover and a lot of demographics that you can capture, no, pagdating sa Iloilo. At ang maganda naman dun, walang masyado talagang competition, walang masyadong kainan ng same concept kasi hindi katulad dito sa Metro Manila. Ang daming ng bonchon, 'di ba? Ang dami na ring mga Korean restaurants dito sa Manila. So ang daming competitor. But in the province, wala gaano. And the premiumness at yung brand na dinadala ng bonchon is very very attracting 'yan sa mga customers. Ayan. So, if you're looking for a franchise and si Bonchon ay isa sa mga napipili nyo, you can inquire sa Bonchon. Actually, it's present sa kanilang website. You can go to their website at www.bonchon.com. Ayan. So, makikita nyo dyan sa menu bar nila, yung franchise side. Ayan. So, pwede kayong mag-fill up ng form dyan. You can write down your contact details para makapag-inquire kayo sa process at sa details, more details. Itong binigay naman natin dito sa video natin is more on overview lang on what to expect in terms of cost sa pag-franchise ng Bonchon. But if you were looking for a detailed version, you can go directly to their website and inquire at for sure may mag-a-assist naman sa inyo. Okay? Ayan. So now, it's time for our last segment dito sa negosyo lang tayo and it's the verdict. Ayan. So, the verdict pagdating kay Bonchon is 3 out of 5. Ayan. So, bakit 3 out of 5? Number one, the price, for me, it's very reasonable. The total franchise cost of 11 to 30 million is very reasonable. But if you are looking to where Bonchon is right now and how popular they are right now, here in the Philippines in particular, um, wala na sila doon sa peak nila. They're not that popular as they were 5 or 8 years ago. Okay, so yun yung isa sa mga consideration natin. Number two, of course, is again the competition. No, so if you're looking to franchise here in the Metro Manila, sobrang crowded na, sobrang saturated na. And another thing is uh, nakain talaga sila ng mga samgyupsal restaurant kasi some of their menu ino-offer kasi siya sa mga samgyupsal restaurant as side dishes only. No, I know Bonchon has their chicken pero may mga premium na mga samgyupsal restaurant na o-offer din ng mga side menu ng mga chicken. Ayan. So, also, andyan na rin yung mga 24 chicken. Andyan na rin yung other mga chicken fast food delivery stores katulad nila 24 chicken, ganyan. Andyan na sila eh. So, isa din kasi yun sa main menu ni Bonchon and mas cheaper kasi binebenta sa mga other stores. So, isa yon sa mga competitors nila. And ang dami kasi, basically, kasi ang nangyari kay Bonchon, yung lahat ng menu niya parang kinuha isa-isa at ginawang business ng bawat mga competitor niya. Of course, andiyan yung mga samgyupsal, yung mga side dishes nga niya, 'di ba? Present din yun kay Bonchon. So ano ba yung mas may value for money sa'yo? Yung 24 chicken, andiyan din, mas boneless siya, mas convenient since delivery siya. It's cheaper compared to Bonchon, no? So again, it really boils down on the customer's preference. But on where Bonchon is right now, um, medyo nasa lower side siya. Mas nagkaroon ng advantage yung competitors niya sa kanya kasi ang dami niya talagang kalaban. Okay? So, yun yung second factor na tinignan natin. And third, of course, 3 siya, mataas pa rin ang 3, no? Mataas pa rin ang 3 stars kasi it has potential, no? And the brand is premium pa rin, no? Yun ang tinitignan natin. Bonchon is premium pa rin, hindi naman siya yung brand na kinalimutan na, yung napabayaan na. makikita naman natin sa mga stores ni Bonchon ngayon, magaganda pa rin, maayos, malilinis, menu is still okay, masasarap pa rin yung pagkain nila. Medyo marami na lang talaga nakalaban at mas dumami na lang yung alternative. Okay? And also, there's still potential kasi of course, katulad nung sa Davao area, sa Iloilo area, marami pa rin silang mga areas kung saan hindi sila present. At yun yung magiging potential at yun yung magiging advantage ng mga franchisee in terms sa pag-franchise kay Bonchon sa mga provincial areas. Ayan. So, ayun. Yun ang verdict natin kay Bonchon. But again, at the end of the day, it will be your choice. It will be your preference. At kung believer ka talaga ni Bonchon and you really, really love the brand, go and franchise. Okay? So, ayun lang guys. Thank you for listening. I hope na nakatulong ako sa inyo sa pagde-decide nyo sa pag-franchise sa Bonchon. And I'll see you on the next episode. Peace.